Can see the background is already dry. Please be sure this is completely dry before you keep on working on your doll. And yes, I have decided we are going to work with the great pan pastels. These kind of pan pastels are great because they are so creamy and they are so easy to blend, and I find very good that excuse me. I find very good that you can work using this kind of tools as well, because sometimes I just don't want to use my fingers, you know, sometimes I need something to work with, and especially when working on fine details, this is very good. You don't need to have that much tools as I have, okay? It's okay if you have one of these, this one maybe, and this one. You only need 3 of them. The other ones you don't really need them that much, okay? And maybe also some of this kind of sponge. This is very good for working with soft pastels and with pan pastels as well, because you can find them everywhere in every store. You know, this is the kind of art supplies you use for working with pan pastels as well. And some people use them for makeup as well, you know, makeup artists. This is very good. And I have found this one in a makeup shop. This is very good as well because it's very soft, and the sharp point is great for making special effects, and you can use the other side as well. Well, I still don't know exactly what tools I am going to be working with. This is going to be shown in the process of the painting. Okay, I just wanted to show you what I have. And the pan pastels I have, well, I have not many colors. I have the basic set, you know, and I have buy this kind of colors I like, each one separately. And yes, I have about 20 of them, not really many, but enough for making art, and for especially because I use them most of all for the faces, so I don't really use them that much. Okay, now I want to show you a photograph I found in this book, and this is what I want to paint. This is the effect I want to paint in our artwork. Okay, as you can see, she has a kind of white makeup on her face, and this is what I am going to try to make with our doll as well. So for this, as I said before, I am going to work using the pan pastels. After we have made the makeup or doll face, we are going to keep on working with acrylics as well, especially for her hairs. So don't worry if you go over the line, because we are going to paint the hairs in black. So you are going to have a very nice crispy line after using the black acrylic. Okay, so no worries if you see I go over the line. It doesn't really matter. We are going to cover later on with the black acrylic all around her face, and the eyes, the eyeballs, they are going to be painted with black acrylic as well. And okay, I stopped talking. The better thing to do is to start working, and you can see how this works. Okay, and yes, one more thing, if you don't have the pan pastels, the same colors I have, as I said before and as I always say, please use any other kind of pastels. Maybe you have the normal sticks, the pastels, the soft pastels, you can use them as well and work with your finger. And look for similar colors if you cannot find exactly the same colors I have. Remember, we all live in different countries, so maybe you are not going to find exactly the same art supplies I have wrote in the art supplies list. Okay, all right, let's keep on working. All right, let's keep on working on our painting, and I just wanted to let you know I am going to be working using some makeup tools, like in this case, this kind of paintbrush, but this is actually a makeup paintbrush and it's very, very soft. So this is going to be great for starting making the shadows for our uh, doll face, and you will see if you find something similar, you will notice the difference between this special makeup tool and the one you can buy especially for pan pastels. So I do recommend you, if you can, go to any kind of makeup store or grocery store, wherever you can find this kind of makeup brushes, and buy them. They are not very expensive, and you can as well buy the sponges. I don't know, maybe you can find something interesting for you to use on this artwork, and you can just try them before you use them on your painting, and then yes, just have fun with them. So this means you don't really need to buy the special tools, and it's okay if you use makeup tools uh, for this kind of pastels. One question I have here before is if we can use our fingers for this kind of pastels, and the answer is no. You need to have the special tools, you need to have a sponge, or you need to have this kind of makeup brushes or makeup sponges for adding the pastels on your painting. Okay, so for this kind of pastels you need to have the tools. It's not the same as the soft pastels on sticks or the oil pastels. This we can use working with our fingers. Okay, well, I stop talking now. I am going to add some nice music, and I am going to let you see the whole process. I know this is maybe a little bit boring for you, but I decided to leave it the way it is without any speed. Uh, Yes, I want you to see exactly the process. And this is the real time I painted this. So nothing can make any uh, I don't know how I can explain this, but I think it's the best for you to see exactly how many time it took me to paint this. So no speed at this time, and I know the video is going to be a little bit long, and I hope you can watch all and be a little bit patient. If not, you can of course just go ahead and use a little bit your computer tools, and you can see this in a fast process if you want to. All right, here you can see I am using another color. This is the magenta one, and this is going to be added um, after cleaning your brush, and be sure this is clean. Okay, so this is going to be added over the one you used before. Okay, so feel free to go over the dark shadow. Okay, we are blending the colors. This is amazing. This is great to do with this kind of pastels. We are blending the colors, and this is going to be looking great. So we are working in layers, layers, layers. This is the whole process. When you are making portraits, we are always working on layers. Okay, all right, I stop talking now, and enjoy the process and have fun. Bye bye.